Hey everyone, welcome to How to Go from Hesitant to Homeowner, How Smart Buyers Win in Any Market. My name is Nigel Wingate, and I will be your presenter today. I am a realtor with Coldwell Banker American Homes, which is one of the largest and most respected real estate firms in the US. Our firm consistently ranks among the top in sales across Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island, New York. We help thousands of families find their dream homes every single year. I take a lot of pride in what I do because real estate isn't just about a transaction for me. It's really about helping people make one of the most meaningful decisions of their lives. And I hold myself to a very high standard when it comes to quality, when it comes to honesty, and when it comes to professionalism. And that same mindset is what inspired me to create this program because I realized that there's a massive gap in knowledge when it comes to the home buying process. And that gap can literally be something that costs you thousands of dollars. And this is the biggest financial decision most people will ever make. And yet so many people go into this completely unprepared, just hoping for the best or relying entirely on an agent who just may not have the deeper strategic understanding that you're going to be learning here today. So first off, kudos to you for taking this step by investing your time into learning this. You're already putting yourself ahead of 99% of buyers who are going into this completely blind. And what you're doing right now, taking the time to learn, to understand the process, to get clarity, that's what separates smart buyers from the rest. So, a little bit about me. I'm a husband, I'm a proud father of two beautiful little girls, and I'm a true family man at heart. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping others to build stability and generational wealth through home ownership. Over the years, I've been able to help so many people in the process of becoming homeowners, even in tough market conditions when everyone else said it was impossible. Right now, a lot of people think it can't be done, but the truth is, with the right approach and the right strategy, it absolutely can be done. And at the time of recording this, I'm helping buyers every single day to secure the homes of their dreams, even in what most people would call impossible conditions. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into here today, how smart buyers win in any market and how you can use these same strategies to confidently go from hesitant to homeowner. So, who exactly is this presentation for today? Well, if you've worked hard, maybe you've saved a lot of money, maybe you've invested, and yet you feel uncertain, then this program today is going to be for you. Because even accomplished buyers hesitate when markets feel unstable. And the thing is, confidence is going to be something that comes from clarity. It's not going to come from timing. So, what is the buyer's dilemma? The buyer's dilemma is really navigating an unpredictable real estate market. And one of the main problems I find a lot of buyers have is that there's just too much conflicting advice and misinformation. Many buyers, I'm sure you're feeling the same way right now. That's why you're watching this. Maybe you just don't know who to trust and you just don't know where to find reliable guidance. And maybe you're just unclear on what's truly driving prices and opportunities. And that falls in line with not knowing who to trust or where to find the reliable guidance. And hopefully, this can be the reliable guidance that you're looking for. Maybe you're feeling stuck between waiting and acting. That is something that a lot of buyers struggle with. They just don't know what to do. They want to buy a house, but they're kind of on the fence. They're going back and forth between waiting for the right time and actually taking action. So, confidence always comes from clarity. It does not come from timing. Clarity is the most important thing. And this is why knowledge matters. Okay. Knowledge matters because at the end of the day, you cannot time the market. You can only understand it. And the only thing that you can control is going to be preparation, your financing, and your negotiation. Those are the only things that you can control. Knowledge always outperforms prediction. So the truth about real estate advice is this. Everyone has an opinion, but very few people actually have a strategy. So I really want you to forget all of that buy now or wait noise. So some people are telling you that you got to buy a house now. This is the best time to buy. And some people are telling you, wait, this is a terrible market. You don't buy now. This is the worst time. I want you to forget all of that and ignore all of that and instead focus on insights that are tailored to your goals and to your numbers. So focus on what's best for you. So there are several myths in the home purchasing process, and today we're going to debunk all of them. And myth number one is that there is a way to perfectly time buying a home. So the truth is, markets always shift, they don't freeze. It's always going to be a buyer's market or a seller's market, and there are advantages and disadvantages to both of those markets for buyers and sellers. And every single day, interest rates move a couple of points or whatever. Things are always switching, moving around. The market never stays the same forever. Opportunity is always going to exist for prepared buyers. And that's one thing that we can definitely 100% guarantee is that there will always be opportunity for the buyer that is prepared like you. So don't focus on timing the headlines, focus on timing your life, okay? Focus on looking at your financial picture, focus on what matters to you, why you want to buy a house, and focus on your life and what's best for your life instead of the headlines. Myth number two is going to be that you have to have 20% down in order to buy a house. Some people will tell you you got to have 20% down or your home ownership goal is just simply a pipe dream. Can't happen. That's not true. That's a myth. Okay. The thing is that liquidity is always going to be better than a large down payment. Smart buyers use leverage strategically. So it's not about how much you put down, it's about how efficiently you're using your money, how efficiently you're deploying your capital. And that's the secret. Maybe you do have 20% down. Maybe you have more than 20% available to put down. But maybe in your situation, it might make sense for you to make the choice to put down less. So that's why it's important to understand your situation and your goals. Myth number three is going to be that you must just keep renting until things settle. So understand this. Rent is somebody else's equity. Home ownership is going to be something that turns a monthly mortgage into an appreciating asset. So instead of paying a rent and building someone else's equity, when you're paying a mortgage, you're putting your money into an appreciating asset. So you're not just throwing it into a black hole. So long-term wealth is always going to be something that beats the short-term comfort. And buying a home is something that will create long-term wealth for you. Myth number four is that buying is too stressful. So some people believe that they shouldn't buy a home because it's just simply too stressful and that they would be better off just renting because they don't want to deal with the stress. Let me tell you what creates the stress when it comes to buying a home. Stress is created from a lack of clarity. So with structure, the process becomes much more predictable. And that's what you're doing here today by watching this presentation is you are giving yourself that structure and you're giving yourself clarity, which will end up reducing your stress. Simplicity is something that is built through systems. It's not built through shortcuts. So invest in your knowledge, learn about the home buying process. Knowledge is power, and that is what's going to give you clarity, and that's what's going to eliminate stress for you. And we all want less stress. I know that's something that I definitely want. I don't want more stress. I want less of it. Myth number five is going to be that you'll know just when you see the right house. So understand this. Emotion is not going to be the thing that helps you to discover whether or not the right home is for you, whether you found the dream home. Emotion does not close deals, alignment does. So preparation is what makes the right home recognizable for you. So know your must-haves beforehand, know your budget, and know your end game, and that's how you'll know when you see the right home for you. So, some of the things to think about before going into the home search process are going to be understanding your lifestyle. So, your daily experiences are something that matter. So, understand why you want to move somewhere and where the best place would be for you to move that aligns with your lifestyle. What amenities are important to you? So, evaluate nearby facilities that enhance your living experience. Future growth. Take this into consideration. Consider potential developments that may increase property value. So these are things that you should definitely take into consideration before looking at homes. So, what is the real challenge? Now that we've debunked all of the myths, what are the real challenges that home buyers are facing? And the real challenge is going to be noise. So this is a picture of my favorite player, Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. And at this game, there was a lot of noise in the stadium, right? And so you got to be like Jalen Brunson and learn how to drown out that noise. And so, what is that noise for you? That noise is going to be media. So, what's on the news? It's going to be friends, it's going to be social feeds, and it's going to be constant conflicting opinions that you're hearing from all of those sources. Noise breeds hesitation, and hesitation kills opportunity. So quiet the chatter, focus on data, focus on strategy, and those are the things that matter. So, what should you focus on? Focus on seeking support. Surround yourself with trusted advisors, and that can help to alleviate a lot of stress. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques can help you stay centered throughout the entire home buying process. So learn to relax, breathe, okay, stay calm, and acknowledge feelings. Recognizing your emotions is going to be the first step to managing those emotions. So let's talk about some hidden challenges. Hidden challenge number one is going to be decision fatigue. So, too much information can also be a bad thing, and that can lead to stalled action and hesitation. The truth is, you don't need every answer, you only need the right ones. So, simplify your choices in order to regain momentum. Sometimes by removing things, it creates clarity. And also, you need to focus on reliable sources. So focus on trusted real estate websites, focus on trusted professionals. Don't listen to anybody that you're seeing on TikTok or Instagram. So also practice effective filtering. So when you're looking for a home, know the right tools and use the right tools to narrow down listings to your criteria, and focus on key data points. Prioritize information that aligns with your buying goals. So, again, what is important to you? Hidden challenge number two is going to be unclear financial position. So, understand that lenders assess risk differently than what most buyers expect. Strong income does not always mean strong approval. Credit, debt ratios, and asset structure are what are truly going to shape your options. So, position yourself like an investor, not just simply like a borrower, because confidence is going to be what comes from knowing how lenders see you. Hidden challenge number three is going to be overconfidence and timing. So understand that confidence is a strength, but overconfidence is a blind spot. Okay, smart buyers pair intuition and their feelings and their thoughts with the data. Okay, so move with facts, do not move with feelings. So again, leverage expertise, collaborate with an experienced agent for better results. Stay informed, keep up with market trends and buyer behaviors, and learn how to stand out by using unique offer strategies that will differentiate yourself from others and give you a higher chance of getting your offer accepted. Hidden challenge number four is having a misaligned team. So, pictured here, these are some of my most commonly used partners when it comes to real estate, lending, and title. And it's very important to have a team around you that will help you to get the best deal and to avoid obstacles. Your lender, your agent, and your attorney equals your wealth team. So choose partners that are aligned with your mission, not just the sale. Coordination is what creates leverage. So find people, find an agent who has a team that they work with. Here, I have a great attorney named Jakia. I have a great lender, Jamel, and a great title rep that I like to work with a lot named Tiffany that helped me to make this transition very smooth for my clients. Very important. So now I want to introduce something that's called the strategic buyer framework. And what this is it's a five-part system that's going to help you to buy with precision. It's going to help you to turn chaos into clarity. And every single decision is going to be flowing through this structure throughout the process. So the first step is going to be to define your wealth vision. So ask yourself, why do you want to get this property? Is it because of a certain lifestyle that you want to have? Is it for your family? Is it for an investment? Really get clear on this because your why is going to be what drives every single how. Understand that it's always about clarity first and then contracts later, not the other way around. You don't want to end up going under contract and buying a home that you realize you never even asked yourself the question as to why you want to buy this home in the first place. So, step number two is going to be to align your finances. So, know your liquidity, know your borrowing power, plan your financing before shopping. Optimization is always going to be restriction. So, I always encourage people to talk to a financial professional, talk to a financial advisor, talk to your mortgage lender, and really get clear about your finances. Step number three is going to be to build your wealth team. So surround yourself with professionals who think like partners. They're not just thinking about a transaction with you, but they're partners with you. Think your agent, your lender, your attorney working in sync. This is what's going to create a seamless execution for you. Collaboration always creates strength. Step number four is going to be to execute with precision. So enter the market prepared, not reactive. Move quickly and intelligently, and understand that preparation always outperforms luck. Step number five is going to be to protect and grow your asset. Understand that closing, buying your house is not the finish line. Manage, maintain, and position your home as leverage. Treat ownership as the start of a long term wealth strategy. Preparation creates power. In a noisy world, clarity is going to be what is your competitive edge. Understand the game so opportunity chases you. That's how you go from hesitant to homeowner. So now I want to encourage you to take the next step. Most first time home buyers stop here, so let's take you even further. Let's help you to transform uncertainty into sophistication and into clarity. Let's help you to step into home ownership with confidence and grace. Introducing the First Time Home Buyer Academy. This is a course that I created with 10 complete learning modules that have practical step by step guidance from pre approval to closing day, designed to build confidence and clarity at every single stage. It also includes downloadable tools and worksheets. So these are going to be professional templates and checklists that will help you to stay organized, focused, and prepared for each milestone in your home buying journey. This is the full home buyer blueprint that's going to help you to learn the strategy behind smart offers, negotiation, and long term success so you can buy like a pro even in a changing market. So, why did I create this academy? I created it because after helping various different first time home buyers, I see the same thing again and again. I see great people ready to buy, but overwhelmed by the process. And I built this academy to remove that confusion and empower you with the real world knowledge that actually gets results. So, what are you going to learn inside? You're going to learn how to prepare your finances and understand true affordability. You're going to learn how to work with the right professionals, and you're going to learn how to navigate inspection, appraisal, and how to close with confidence. So, who is this program designed for? It's designed for first time buyers who want clarity instead of chaos. So, if you want clarity instead of chaos, this course is for you. It's designed for renters that are ready to invest instead of renew their lease. So, if your lease is about to expire and you don't want to renew that lease, you're ready to buy your home, then this course is going to be for you. It's going to be for families who are planning their next chapter. Anyone who values structure, strategy, and calm decision making, if that's you, then this course is going to be 100% for you. So, what's holding most buyers back? Okay, what's holding most buyers back is information overload, conflicting advice, fear of making the wrong move. And this course turns that noise into a clear step by step path that you can trust. So, the truth about today's market is that the market is always going to shift. Rates, inventory, and competition always are going to come and go. But knowledge and preparation never goes out of style. And smart buyers win in any market because they plan before they act. So, what can you expect from me? I will give you professional level education that is extremely easy to follow. You will get straight answers, not sales tactics. And by the end, you'll have a proven system that gives you confidence to go from pre approval all the way to closing day. So before we begin, mindset is everything. Buying a home isn't just a financial move, it's an emotional and a strategic one. And this course will help you to think like a pro, to stay grounded, and to make decisions that align with your goals and your lifestyle. The smart buyer framework, the framework that you will follow in this course, will help you to prepare financially. It will help you to build your team. It will help you to find the right home. It will help you to make a smart offer. It will help you to navigate inspections and appraisal. And it will help you to close with confidence. So, why this isn't like any other home buyer course? This is simply not theory, it's real guidance from the field. Every lesson comes from actual buyer experiences, clear data, and what's working right now in today's market. You're going to leave with the tools that you can actually use, not just notes that you're just going to forget about. If you've made it this far, it already shows that you're serious about becoming a homeowner. You've taken the time to invest in your knowledge, and that's something that's going to pay you back tenfold. Because here's the truth: the more you understand about this process, how financing really works, how to structure offers, how to navigate competition, and how to position yourself as the buyer that sellers want to work with, the more power you have to win in any market. This isn't just information, it's strategy. And when you apply it, it can be the difference between getting your offer accepted or missing out on your dream home, between overpaying by thousands or negotiating from a place of confidence and control. That's why I always tell people education is not an expense, it's an investment, especially when it comes to something as life changing as buying a home. The things you learned here can literally save you thousands of dollars in months, maybe even years of frustration. And if you want to take what you learned today even deeper, if you want a clear step by step roadmap for how to go from hesitant to homeowner, I've built something specifically for that. It's designed to take everything that we've talked about and show you exactly how to apply it in the real world so you can move forward with confidence and clarity. At the end of the day, my mission is extremely simple. It's to help more people, families like yours, people like you, to make smart, confident moves toward home ownership. Because once you own your first home, you're not just buying property, you're building freedom, stability, and a legacy for the people you love most. So I want to thank you again for taking the time to be here. You're already steps ahead of most buyers out there. And if you keep applying what you've learned, I promise your investment in yourself would absolutely pay off. So I'd love to see you inside of the course. To sign up, just simply click the link in the description below. Signing up is easy as one, two, three. Everything is straightforward. And I just want to say congratulations again on taking that first step towards home ownership. You are really making the right decision here by investing in your knowledge, taking the time to educate yourself so that you can make educated decisions and so that you can be an educated buyer going into the market that's equipped with all of the tools, the knowledge, and resources necessary in order to secure the home of your dreams at the best possible price. This is an investment that can literally save you thousands of dollars. And I'm truly, truly very excited to see what the future holds for you and for your new future home. So, thanks for taking the time to watch this presentation today. Hopefully, it was helpful. I hope to see you inside of the course, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care.